Welcome to the Cavalier Sports Report. I'm your host, Benjamyn Eaton, sitting alongside first-year assistant coach Lauretta Mcgovern of the volleyball team. Thanks for joining me.
No problem.
And my first question, you played at Mizzou, so you played volleyball.
I did. I played volleyball at Mizzou for 2 years, and then I finished my degree there in journalism. And I went and worked in advertising and marketing for probably about 3 or 4 years and decided I wanted to get back into coaching. So I went to Rockhurst, and I got my master's there, and I coached there the last 3 years.
Then you came here and you made well, I guess we've been doing good, but you still made a difference because this team's doing very well.
Well, I don't think we can contribute it all to me, but yes, they have been doing exceptionally well. I'm really proud of them.
And how have you guys been able to maintain that greatness?
They are really, really hard workers. They come in, we practice in the mornings. They are there by 6 a.m., sometimes earlier to get treatment if they have anything going on. And they work hard for 2.5 hours straight. And they do that every day. They did it all summer. They've done it all fall. They're good kids.
I don't think I'm even up by then. Is there any funny stories? Because they have to be tired.
Oh, man.
They might be out of it. You
know, we've got a couple that are definitely not morning people. We've got a few that would probably never want to be photographed in the morning because of that. We do have one girl, though, Haley Hansen. I think she's kind of clumsy anyways, and she's going to kill me for saying this, but there have been more than one time that I think she has tripped going up and down the stairs in the morning. She says it's just because she's clumsy. I think she's a little tired.
Yeah.
So.
And I see you getting up off the bench more than Coach I. What are you saying to them?
You know, I came from a program where the coaches were just really active. The head coach at Rockhurst, he was a basketball coach, so he was always on the sidelines. So that's what I like to do, to encourage them, to tell them anything I want them to hear. Because when you're out on the court, you can't hear anything that's going on the bench. So just to sit there and yell, and there's people in the stands and people on the other side of the court yelling, I like to get on the sideline and just tell them things to work on, things to look out for on the other side of the net. That's something we've been working on. What's the other team doing? What do we need to do? So usually it's just encouragement, and things to help them.
And you said you guys are basically attacking their weaknesses. You're like kind of scouting the other team as the game's going on and coaching your team?
Yes, that actually has been a priority of mine and Coach I's, is to watch the other teams, see what they're doing during the match, because we work with our girls every day. We know what they do, we know what they can do, they know what they can do. So if we watch the other team and see what their weaknesses are, that's what our girls need during a match. They can help themselves. We want to help them with what they need to do based on the other team.
And weren't you outside hitters, so do you pick up on things faster for the hitters?
Yeah, I do. I work with the hitters a lot. I work mostly with the hitters and with blocking. I played right side and middle in college, and so I'm a little more familiar with blocking. Those are two primary positions for blocking. And a quick offense. We've been working really hard on having them hit really quick balls. You'll notice the balls don't get very high out of the setter's hands. They come out fast. That's the best way to beat the other team's block.
And I've noticed that because I don't know how they have such great timing on that, because it just works almost every time when they do it.
I don't think they know either. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. No, you're fine. And they do. You know, it just takes practice and repetitions.
And you mentioned blocks. I remember like one volley, I can't remember if that's the right term.
A rally.
Oh, one rally where you had like 4 blocks in a row, and you just kept blocking everything.
It is my proudest moment. I love it. I love when they block. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of reading your hitters, reading your setters, seeing the ball come out of their hands. And we have gotten so much better on blocking. I think last week alone, in our 5 matches that we had last week, I think we had at least 40 blocks. So.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Is there a player that reminds you of yourself on this team?
You know, I thought about that. Honestly, the way she plays, I would probably say Allie Ewing. Because she's kind of like me. She likes to have fun. She goes out there. She plays hard. When she does something well, she gets really, really excited. You know, gets the rest of the team pumped up. But she's not afraid to make mistakes, and she blows it off pretty easily. And that's just kind of how I am when I play.
Said she likes to have fun. She snuck in on our Bernie video. We got some of that. And you saw my Bernie. It's terrible.
I sure did.
And do you get the team excited? Is that how they stay loose? I saw a pregame, they're like crawling around, barking or something.
Yeah. We try to do fun games, just fun things to get them relaxed and get them ready to play. You know, not focused on their hitting, their passing, that'll all come. And so we get them doing fun games. We try to come up with new and different things. I think you saw us playing the dog game where they have to bark at each other without moving their lips off of their teeth. It's really hard to do and it hurts your lips. So
I was wondering what was going on. And then my last question, you said you got into journalism. Did I miss any questions?
You know, I mean, you didn't ask me where I'm from. You didn't give anybody any background information about me.
Besides Mizzou, I definitely messed up on that. But I'm a KU fan, and I had to bring up Mizzou. So
I won't hold it against you, but
we made it to the recent national championship, though.
I know.
And do you want to ask me a question to end this?
You know, Benjamin, who has been your favorite person to interview so far?
Well, definitely you.
Okay. See, then you do know what you're doing. I'm not worried about you
And
anymore.
I want to thank you for this great interview. And thanks for watching the Cavalier Sports Report. I've been your host, Benjamyn Eaton. And thank you, Lauretta Mcgovern, for joining me.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Be sure to check out all our other videos on our YouTube page and follow us on Twitter at JCC Athletics.